Good morning, folks. This is Wayne Everhart from TTMD Billiard Streaming. We're out here today at the new Green Room Billiards in Dundalk, Maryland. And this is the inaugural Gary Ricko Cup. This is a 6-person team event. Now, I'm going to try to keep track of this today. It's a little bit different with the scoring. So I've got a score sheet here courtesy of Jimmy Shiflett. Thank you so much, sir. And so I will try. I'm going to have to probably adjust my lower third today to be able to handle how they're scoring this. I'm going to do the best I can. It's not your typical scoring, so we're going to have an individual match and a total team score. So let's see. We'll work on this a little bit as we go. And I think I'll probably put the team score here. And we are going to have to do a little work up here on the other bit to get the individual score there. So just give me a minute. We'll work on that. So this is going to be a mix of 9-ball, doubles, 8-ball. These are races to 4. There's a single short rack 8-ball race to 4. Doubles 9-ball race to 4. So there's definitely a mix of different disciplines here today. Hold on for one moment. This is going to be difficult to try to keep track of the scoring today. But we'll do our best. Looks like the games won translates to match points, and there's a running total of match points. So I'll figure it out as I go. But just a little bit of the nuance about the matches today. The players they have a score sheet. And each team goes and puts their player up, but they don't know who they're playing against for each match. Then once they declare their players, they go over to the other team and then basically fill in the complete score sheet. So there's basically a blind. You don't know who you're playing. And again, this is 4 matches. Or no, 5 matches. And again, they play a mix of 9-ball, doubles 8-ball, single short rack 8-ball, doubles 9-ball, 10-ball, and these are all races to 4. Now, if it gets to a tiebreaker, if the points are identical at the end of 5 matches, they'll switch to a single short rack Saratoga as a tiebreaker. So a lot going on here today. A lot of pool to be played. This is a 2-day event. So let me step away for a second. I'll get this first match set up in the lower third. I'll be right back. All right, so I think I've got it sorted out. Right now, Mike leads 1-0 over Rich Brophy. We don't have a team score yet. So Rich, and this is a race to 4, by the way. Oh, let me fix my graphic. So, folks, just bear with me today as far as keeping track of the team scores. It's going to take me a minute to get used to this. Right now, we have a race to 4. Depending on what the score is at the end of this race to 4, there'll be a team score based on this particular match. This is match 1, and it is 9 ball singles race to 4. Right now, Mike and Rich Brophy are tied 1 game apiece. Mike to the table. So, folks, if you're just joining us, this is the Gary Ricko Cup. This is a memorial tournament. It's the first, or the inaugural event. It is a 6-person team event based on 5 matches. Each match is a different discipline with a race to 4. If there is a tie of the team score at the end, they'll play another match. Say they play 5 matches total, then they'll play a tiebreaker if there's a team score tie, and that'll be a short rack. It says single short rack Saratoga. So we'll see if that plays out today. If any of the teams are tied up at the end of 5 matches. Right now, you have Mike at the table. Mike kicking at that 2, makes a good hit. So we are playing APA rules, 9 ball, except they're not counting points. They're playing the rules, but they're not counting points. We're counting games. Thank goodness. It would be difficult for me to keep track of the points up here if we were counting balls. This is Rich Brophy at the table. Scratch is there. So Mike to the table. Timeout call. So while they're doing that, let me work on this graphic a little bit more. We'll go ahead and get the match and the discipline added to the lower third here. Be right back. So I can see Mike shaking his head there. Didn't want that 2-ball to fall. Can't really see the 5. Gonna have to kick at it. So, folks, we have the live bracket in the description. You can scroll up and check that out from the action throughout the day. We're not doing live scoring at today's event, but the bracket is available, and the bracket is live once the matches or the teams report their win-loss. So you can follow along today with the bracket over there at Che Lounge. Right now we have Mr. Brophy at the table. Timeout called by Chris Martin. Chris Martin is skill level 7 in the APA. APA 8-ball, 7-9 player. Shoots in Masters League here at the new green room. Folks, we are monitoring the chat today, so if you want to say hi, we'd be happy to say hi back. If you want to banter along and talk about the matches, we're happy to talk with you. Mr. Shiflett, thank you for stopping in today and hooking me up with a score sheet. I needed that. So right now, this is a race to 4 between Mike and Rich Brophy. And Mike isn't here as Mr. Mike because I can never pronounce his last name. And everybody knows him as Mr. Mike here locally anyway. So Rich, with the early 9-ball there, going to take the lead 2-1 on this race to 4. So I'm a little confused on how they're doing the team score at the end of this set, like between these two players, I guess you'll say, between this match, or rather. I'll stop down and see how they scored it, the match, and we'll get the team points updated. But thank you for joining us today. Again, my name is Wayne Everhart from TTMD Billiard Streaming. Right now we have Mike just racking, and we have Rich Brophy to break, leading 2-1. Losing the cue ball will be, ball in hand to Mike. If our volume is too loud or too soft, just let us know. We'll adjust it. This is the first match of the day. Mike pockets that one, sends the cue ball up table. 2 balls up there next to the 3 and the 9. Really no place for it. Not from this position anyway. So safety's on here. Maybe just bump the 2 ball to the rail onto the other side of the 5 and leave the cue ball in between the 3 and the 9 and the 5. No, Mike is going to take a swing at it. Gets the 6 to fall. Well, that's 9-ball for you. Just had to make a good hit. Put that 2 ball in motion. Hit the 6. Pocketed the 6. Still dancing. So I'm sure we'll have a couple guest commentators in the booth today. If I can sort it out, we'll get a couple people in here. If you're in the area, you want to stop in and check out the action, just come on out to the new Green Room Billiards in Dundalk, Maryland. This is a 2-day event. So Mike just pondering his approach here on the 2-ball. Mike going to the short rail, trying to kick at that 2. Bad hit, ball in hand given. Mike with his new green room shirt on. Saw a lot of new green room gear being sold today. That if you're looking to get a hoodie, I believe they have some hoodies up there, some other shirts and such here for sale today. Rich taking a swing at that 9. I think if the cue ball was that close to the object ball, for me, I'd have had somebody over there watching. Might be hard to tell here, but the 2 ball is right up against the cue ball. That's the purple 4 right there by the 9. Three balls out in the center of the table. Just got to do something with this cue ball. You might want to place. Yeah, I was thinking maybe a safe hit it with a lot of left-hand spin and see if you could take that cue ball off that top long rail and get it to go to the short rail and over behind the 2-9, or excuse me, the 4-9. But that was ambitious. Mike didn't have a whole lot of options there. Was trying to pocket the 2 in the corner, I believe, the bottom left-hand, excuse me, bottom right-hand corner. So Rich taking a swing at the 9 ball anytime he gets a chance. He had an early 9 ball in one of his 2 wins in this match. I like to say swinging at the cheese. Got a feeling Rich is going to go for it again if he gets a chance. Wow. So let's see if Rich tries to run a few balls here or he swings right at the 9. Rich pocket. Oh, I would say pockets to 2. A little bit ahead of myself. So kind of an unforced error there with ball in hand. Mike to the table. And I don't believe we're just looking at the rules here. I don't think we're playing 3 foul and 9 ball today. Not that it matters at the moment, but just take a look here. No, it does not say that there is a 3 foul. Yeah, it is. No 3 foul. Winner breaks. 1 timeout per rack. No sideline coaches. And doubles matches are Scotch alternate shot. So if you're just joining us, this is a race to 4 of 9-ball. The next match will be a doubles 8-ball race to 4. Pretty interesting format. It's probably going to take me a minute to figure out the scoring completely, but we'll do the best we can throughout the day. I'm sure by the end of the tournament we'll have it down. So Mike to the table, lining up that 2-ball. Going to play it down here in the corner pocket, coming right at us. Pockets the 2, but loses the cue ball behind that 5-ball. You see him shaking his head a bit. They're just going over the rules here, saying that you don't have to call any other shot in 8-ball except the pocket safe and the 8-ball. Now I'm not sure if they're playing. Let's see. Lots of rules here today. Eight on the break wins. 8 on the break and a scratch is a loss. Looks like timeout was called. Folks, if you don't mind, go ahead and share the stream. Get it out there today. I was a little bit behind in trying to get the stream shared myself. Let's go ahead and do that. Hey, Donnie, if you don't like the way I commentate, you can see yourself to the door there, buddy. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I think I know who you're talking about there, Donnie. Thank you so much. But you're right. There's always that one person in the chat. No, that's for sure. Be nice to have a couple moderators sometime. So Mr. Brophy leading this match 2-1 on a race to 4. Pockets that 3. That's a pretty decent shot. Pockets the 5. Has a nice angle coming into the 7. Oh, wow. Talk about getting a roll. Uh, we might have to save that one there in the replay. All right, so Mr. Brophy takes the lead 3 games to 1 on this race to 4. Yeah, so Mr. Brophy, let's take a look at that. Oh, wow. Talk about getting a roll. We're giving him a hard time about it there. Richard Brophy to break, leading 3 games to 1 on this race to 4. So he's on the hill. Nope. I do not believe they're playing push after 9 ball. No push. No push. I'm not really a fan of the no push rule in 9 ball. Oh, don't let that. Uh-oh. Mr. Brophy's going to swing at this one, I think. I think he's sending the 9 flying. He's got the 4 ball over there to help you out. So that makes that side pocket a little bigger. All right, so he's lining it up. And there it is. Match. 4 games to 1. So let me go see how they score the team points. I'll be right back. All right, so they're telling me that a 4-1 is a 2-0 win for Team Opie. So let's just make that little update here. Next up, we'll have Chris Martin. And they will be playing. So actually, it's going to be 2 players. We'll have, let's see. This will be 8-ball doubles. And we'll figure out the players here. We know we got Chris Martin going up. And let's see. So we'll have Chris and Jimmy and JC and Jason and Chantel. So I have Chris Martin and Jimmy Shiflett for Team Opie. And we will have, let's see, pull up my camera. I took a photo of the score sheet here. Jason Bailey. And Chantel Ricko. Excuse me, Chantel. Chantel to break. Let me go ahead and reset these scores. So this is a Scotch doubles 8-ball. Right now we'll have Jimmy Shiflett to the table. Jimmy, a longtime supporter of TTMD Billiard Streaming. Always checking on me whenever he's here in the building. Pockets that low. Breaks out that 2-ball, looks like. Plenty of work in this rack. Chris Martin at the table now. And this is Scotch doubles, 8-ball. Team Opie at the table. This is Chris Martin. Ball in hand given. Jason Bailey to the table. He's a skill level 6. So this is a 2-day event. I see Serena Shiflett watching at home. Thank you for joining us, Serena. That would be Jimmy's better half. Chantel to the table. Well, you have a safe trip to work. And if you can get a minute to watch it on the phone, continue watching when you get a chance. I'm liking Jimmy's chances ending up in the finals here. Good team. Safety play there by Chantel. Jimmy looking at his options here. I think he just called that 4. Not sure if he called it in the side. I believe he called it in the side there. Cuts that 4-ball in the side, tries to. Catches the point. That's going to bring Jason Bailey to the table. So I want to wish Steve Johnson a good Maryland State 9-ball today. I know he's out there competing at the Maryland State Championship. Good luck to him out there at Brews and Cubes. We were already booked for this event before we started taking on the Maryland State events. So we elected to stay with who we had originally booked. And so we're here today at the Gary Ricko Cup at the new Green Room Billiards in Dundalk, Maryland. These are 7-foot valleys. Chris Martin at the table. He's a skill level 7-9 player. Been around the game for a long time. That's going to be ball in hand. 8-ball just did not get to a rail. So a bit of a uncharacteristic miss there for Mr. Bailey. Jason pockets that 12-ball. Brings the cue ball down table. I believe he was trying to help her out with the 11-14 combination on the side. I'm not sure it goes. We'll see. It might go, but I don't believe it's wired. She's probably going to have to thin this 11 ball a little bit to make this 14 ball. Yeah, I didn't think it went. So you're going to have to really thin that 11 ball to be able to give that 14 ball a chance in the side. Chris Martin to the table. Playing that 7-2 combination. Pockets the 2. Jimmy Shiflett to the table. Thins that 7 ball in there. Very nicely done. I'm not sure if the 4 goes by the 6. It may. Chris circling the table. I'm sure he's eyeing that 4 ball up to see if it goes by the 6 as well. Jimmy going to play that 6 ball, cut it in that corner pocket. Yeah, so Chris is going to just redirect him a little bit. Says that 4 ball is probably a better shot here in the side. Maybe Jimmy's not liking that cut, that 4 on the side. Now, if you're not familiar with valleys, valleys do have tight side pockets in comparison to diamonds, where diamonds have tighter corner pockets and larger side pockets. Let's play that 4 ball in the side. Pockets the 4. Eight ball's a little tricky. Get it on the pro side of the 8 and play the 8 in the bottom side pocket. So you will have an angle to get there if Chris just sort of kills the cue ball right here. We have 20 teams here today. And we're doing a mixed discipline or a mixed format. We have match 1, which featured 9 ball. Match 2, which we're currently in, is doubles 8 ball, race to 4. At the conclusion of this match, we'll play single short rack 8 ball, race to 4. Match 4 will be a doubles 9 ball, race to 4. And match 5 is a singles 10 ball, race to 4. Right now we have Jason Bailey at the table. Currently, Team Opie leads this match 2 points to 0. They won their first 8 ball match 4 games to 1, was translated into 2-0 points. Pockets at 13 ball. Chantel to the table. Now, Chantel is a skill level 3. So it looks like we're already dealing with the nonsense of Facebook and the jukebox already. Unbelievable. Looks like we've been blocked or dropped from Facebook already. So maybe at the conclusion of this rack, we'll just stop and restart the stream. We'll see. Steve, I'm doing well. How about yourself, sir? Is the stream still going over there on the Facebook side? I thought it looked like it had stopped rolling there. I miss you here in the booth here, Steve. Miss you. Yeah, so they're already messing with us over there on Facebook. So while we're having this bit of a timeout, or no, not timeout. That's what happens when you look down for a minute. Yeah, we lost our Facebook side. So just give me a minute. I think after this shot, I'm probably going to go ahead and just stop and restart the stream. Boy, oh boy, how'd she hit that one? Nice shot there by Chantel. So right now we have Jason Bailey and Chantel talking about this 8 ball. So Jason looking at playing this 8 ball down the corner pocket in between the 6 and a 5, or excuse me, 6 and the 7. Timeout called. Oh, so look, they're going to play the billiard off the 6 into the corner. Oh, boy. All right. You just got to be careful with this cue ball. You don't want to let it find that side pocket. So nice effort. Chris Martin to the table. Pockets that 7 ball. Sets up for the 5. Jimmy Shiflett. Pockets the 5 ball. So they're doing some giveaways today at the Gary Ricko Cup. Just for signing up today, you were given an entry, or not an entry, but a raffle ticket. They were just making a call. I don't know how many drawings they're doing today, but at least one went off just now. So Chris Martin looking to take it 2 games to 0 in this race to 4. And he does. All right, folks. So what I'm going to do here, because we lost our Facebook side, I'm going to go ahead and just stop this stream. Well, wait a minute. First, we got to look at this shot here from this instant replay shot. So nice shot there by Chantel. So let me go